This recording will outline the integration between BCC Mail Manager and Avanti Slingshot. The integration between the two solutions offers a number of features that will be of significant benefit. A bidirectional communication link between the systems that allows for all the production job requirements to be communicated. All the information provided to the print provider from the customer is entered once into Avanti Slingshot, and this information is passed over to Mail Manager. Because Mail Manager is a USPS CAS-PAVE certified platform, this handoff eliminates risk and errors that typically results when mailing lists are processed. Postage, reports, and production mail files will now be added directly back to an Avanti Slingshot order, ensuring that all the mission-critical information is centrally located. Business requirements that impact mail sorting rules will also be communicated automatically to Avanti Slingshot to create correct mail drop and postage information. The information collected in the order because of this communication allows for the reporting of mail usage at a number of levels, including customer, permit, and date range, as well as allowing the ability to monitor customer postage escrow accounts and reconcile postage against statements provided from the U.S. Postal Service. At the time of either estimate or order creation, when a mailing list is supplied for the postage job, it is attached to the transaction in Avanti Slingshot. If able to be done at the time of the estimate, the resulting information will allow for a highly accurate postage estimate to be delivered back to the customer as part of the proposal for a larger project. If it is not available at that time, the postage tables within Avanti Slingshot will still allow for an estimate to be created based upon the current USPS postage rates and the quantity of the mailing. A job is created when an order is released to production. At any point from the sales order creation until the order is mailed, a postage deposit can be entered against that order. A deposit can represent standard payments or deductions from a postage escrow account. When the job is sent to BCC Mail Manager, it is submitted through the Job Manager, which allows for numerous workflows to be set up for various business rules, and is highly scriptable. BCC Mail Manager will process the submitted data, applying any postal cleansing options such as NCOA, CAS, and PAVE, and then feed the result back to Avanti Slingshot, supplying postal reports, the updated postage counts, and creating the drop schedule. As the order continues through production, cost data is collected from the equipment via JDF communication, shop floor data entries, or via data coming back from the postage meters to allow for accurate accounting of the costs required to produce a given job. Benefits of mail drop information provided by BCC Mail Manager allows for a shipping schedule to get the job into the postage stream. Information regarding the delivery of the mail drop to the post office, as well as information relating to invoicing, can be automatically sent to the customer in real time via email, and when required, reports and reconciliation of postage can occur. So the Avanti Slingshot to BCC Mail Manager integration relies upon the designation of certain work types to be associated with specific workflows within Mail Manager's Job Manager. So if I look at my mailing configuration under System Setup, I have an option for BCC workflows. This will allow for me to create different associations for different hot folders in BCC Job Manager and the resulting work types that are associated with that particular workflow. So I set up my business rules, including my file name that's going to be returned to us, and the different reports that I want to include in that communication. And then at the work type level, we designate which one of our internal work types are associated with those specific Job Manager workflows. So in this case, if I go to my mailings with print, you will see a designation there for which BCC workflow we're associating this with. Now in practice, Using the integration is really, really simple. So I can go into an order. As part of that order, I can have my postage task, and all I need to configure within the postage task is that postage item exists, and I provide the thickness of the piece. Now, Mail Manager Full Service is going to take the other data from the section size and the basis weight of the material, these types of things, to get the other information it needs, but we are providing the thickness. I also will allow for us to attach the mail file to the project. So in this case, I'm indicating it's a data list. This is a user-defined field that's allowed to be set up in the system. And you'll also see an option here to indicate that it's a mailing list. Now what this will do is, if this file is highlighted in this way, this data will be submitted to BCC Mail Manager for processing. So all I need to do at this point is submit to BCC. As the integration passes the information from Avanti Slingshot to BCC Mail Manager, the instructions for that processing is included in what's called an MJB file. That MJB file contains all the business rules and processing instructions, and is augmented by the workflows within Job Manager itself. Now, Job Manager is processing the hot folders. We'll see a file has come into Job Manager and is about to be processed. The BCC Mail Manager will go ahead and read the data from that incoming file, and you'll see some processing kick off here momentarily. Now, when that file is processed, it's going to create a number of different things for us. It's going to create a number of postage reports, include a file that is communicated back to us called a return file. That return file is going to have the mail drop information. It's going to have the postage breakdown for the type, method, and sort, as well as the quantity for each and the rate that was calculated for each. And this information is communicated back to Avanti Slingshot. So back in Avanti Slingshot, we're just going to pull up the order and see what the result of that processing was. So first off, if I look at the Documents tab, what we're going to see is that all of the information that was calculated in BCC Mail Manager was communicated back. So I have the postage statement report. I have the job setup report. I have the container tags for our skid tags and so forth. I also have that return file I talked about. So you'll see that this will have all of the information that's associated with that mail processing and how that information is communicated back to us. I'm just going to switch my screen here. And so you'll see the mail information, the drop location, the type, method, and sort that was communicated. That will in turn calculate out and populate my postage task. So you see in this case it actually created two different combinations of type, method, and sort, each with a different quantity and rate associated with that. And it will also go ahead and create our mail drop information. I have to be in edit mode for this one. Here we will have our different mail drops, the quantities associated with each, and the quantities of each sort method that are allocated to that specific drop. So as you see, the integration between BCC Mail Manager Full Service and Avanti Slingshot has a number of benefits, the most important of which are the elimination of multiple manual points of entry. This goes a long way to eliminate a number of potential errors. The postage reports and production mail files are added to the Slingshot order directly from Full Service, indicating that all mission critical information is centrally located within the Avanti order. And the final counts and postage costs for the sales order are updated, and any subsequent updates or changes are automatically populated into the postage task to enable seamless reconciliation from monthly U.S. Postal Service statements, or to facilitate any additional reporting for customer postage consumption information. I hope that you found this video informative and helpful. If you want to get any more information on this integration or any of our integrations to our third-party partners, feel free to contact Avanti support at support@avantisystems.com or via our website at www.avantisystems.com. Thank you very much.